The 2019 XXL Freshman Freestyles have just wrapped up, so today I'm going to be ranking the freestyles from worst to worst. Just kidding, worst to best. 8 of the 11 freshmen made a freestyle, and unfortunately for Lil Mosey, it was by far the most underwhelming and worst performed freestyle out of the 8. It looked like he just didn't care. He didn't care on the cypher, he didn't care on the freestyle. He didn't look excited to be there, even though if he says, oh, this XXL means everything. He didn't bring the energy. And apparently the freestyle was a reused song. Not that it matters, because other artists do the same each and every single year, and fellow other artists on the freshman list also did the same. At number 7, I have Meg Thee Stallion. I just can't get into her music, man. I know she doesn't make music for me. She makes music for all the hot girls, for Hot Girl Summer out there. And, I'm cool with that. But the freestyle itself made me think that maybe Meg raps better on a beat, because this wasn't it. Not a single dude is going to disagree with me and say, yo, you're tripping, dog. Meg Thee Stallion spits bars. She's a lyrical, miracle, spiritual individual. You should check out this song by Meg Thee Stallion. Nah. No one's gonna say that. And if you do, I'm not judging, At number 6, I have YK Osiris. A lot of people don't know who he is, neither do I, so, you're not alone. But at least he put in some type of effort. It looked like he showed some type of emotion on the freestyle and on the cypher. It's just, I don't really care about some dude singing. Why do I want some dude singing to me? I remember a lot of people saying this was a great XXL freshman class compared to prior years, but as of right now, the freestyles are over and the cyphers are coming through. This is one of the more weaker classes, so we'll see if the cyphers can save it. At number 5, I have The Baby. Just like Lil Mosey, he reused the verse from a prior song. I think The Baby reused his verse from like a freestyle or something, so it's a freestyle on another freestyle. That makes any sense. Freestyle is a loose term. A lot of these guys aren't freestyling. It's written that they say, oh, it's a freestyle. But The Baby did have one of the longest freestyles of 2019. So if anything to take away from it, at least he got that going on, because he decided to, do a whole song on XXL. Now at number 4, I have Comethazine, which is the complete opposite of Lil Mosey. Lil Mosey just looked like he didn't want to be there. Comethazine brought a ton of energy and looked like he was excited to be there. Although sometimes Comethazine's music can be hit or miss with me, because it kind of all sounds the same. He's always super aggressive. He's always doing his ad-libs. I guess that's really what makes Comethazine himself. And the freestyle made it sort of unique, because you didn't see anybody with the same charisma and energy. The stylistic aesthetic of Comethazine being this crazy character, it kind of played into the freestyle and made it more enjoyable. At number 3, we have the rap savior YBN Cordae. Realistically, he should be number 1. He should be like on his own separate XXL freshman list, because he's just by far way too talented and he raps way better than all these other guys on the freshman list. I feel like he deserved his own spot on the cover. It's kind of crazy that he decided, nah, I'll share the cover with everybody else just because, I'm that nice of a human being. I don't know where I was going with this, but yeah, YBN Cordae. Still haven't heard a good song from him. Maybe that'll change soon. This is by far the most common freestyle I feel like a lot of people will have at number 1, but it's super generic in terms of just freestyles. You know what you're gonna get with YBN Cordae. He hasn't really changed up the formula yet, but obviously there was more substance in this than talking about getting head, talking about the millions of dollars you have, and talking about killing people. So that's a positive, I guess. And finally, we get to talk about the 2 artists I've been waiting to talk about this entire time. At number 2, I have Rico Nasty. I was shocked at the switch up of her freestyle, and even the bits of the cypher that they've released so far. Originally, I always expected her to be this Comethazine type artist where she's super aggressive, doing all this crazy stuff, and that's why, if you've been following my channel, I've been saying in all my XXL 2019 predictions, I would love to see Rico and Comethazine on the same cypher, because their styles so much intertwined with each other. But Rico came out with a different style. I feel like she's doing more rapping, and that completely caught me off guard, because I categorized herself as a certain type of artist, and she just proved me wrong. Even on the cypher that they've showed a little bit of pieces here and there, she's rapping, and it sounds really good, especially around the 30-second mark of the freestyle. Like when she starts getting in her rhythm, that's when it turns up. Rico definitely surprised me. and is one of the better freestyles of 2019. And at number 1, I have Roddy Ricch. For the past freestyles, I've really been judging it off of energy, because a lot of these artists, you know, they're not talking about anything with substance. But Roddy Ricch actually seems to be telling a story with his freestyle, and I absolutely love the snapping. I absolutely love, you know, him jingling his watch. I mean, Lil Mosey tried that at the end of his freestyle, but it just like made hardly any noise. I think this was the most creative freestyle simply because it was so different than all of the other ones this year, and it kind of reminded me of the Designer Timmy Turner song when he was, you know, freestyling on XXL. And maybe that's why I enjoyed it so much, because although Designer's kind of a flop now and a one-hit wonder, that song at the time was super iconic to me, while everyone else was hating on that song. And now looking back, a lot of people, they enjoy it. So I think Roddy Ricch definitely has the most longevity out of everyone on this cover, or especially everyone that did the freestyles. And that's why I have Roddy Ricch at number 1. Super excited to talk about the ciphers and all of that. Sorry I couldn't get this video out the day of the last freestyle, which I believe was YK Osiris. I know some people had it out like 30 minutes after, which is absolutely crazy how they could just record that like instantly. Also, sorry for not making this video 10 minutes long for you. I mean, it's getting close. I'm rambling right now to try it, but it's virtually impossible because I've talked about everything I wanted to talk about. I don't know how these other YouTubers do it, man. That's a talent. So with that said, leave a like, subscribe, share the video around, check out these other videos, and I will talk to you in the next one.